Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous session I have started discussing about chemical properties of the elements, right? I have considered two or three properties. First I considered valency or valence, and again I discussed about oxidation state, and in the last session I have discussed about diagonal relationship. ಹೌದಾ? Three properties ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ವ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ diagonal relationship ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Now in this session we are going to discuss about the continuous part of the chapter. Okay, ಏನದು? It is the periodic trends and chemical reactivity. If I consider chemical properties of the elements, how that periodically varies. So before going for the concept of periodic trends and their chemical reactivity, so here chemical properties, if we consider chemical reactivity, or I can say chemical properties of an element, can be explained. Okay, explained by its reaction with the two elements. ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ? One is with oxygen and another one is with the halogens. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ chemical reactivity of an element can be better understood. ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ with the help of reaction with the oxygen and reaction with halogens. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ? ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಇದು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೀಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೀಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now if we consider this formation of oxides, we can understand the chemical reactivity. Similarly, whenever the element react with the halogens, halogen X anta tagotini, say there will be formation of halides. Respect to halides formation agutte. Halogen derivatives anta heltivi. So these halides, formation of halides, okay, with the help of formation of halides we can understand the chemical reactivity of an element. So ಎರಡು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So the chemical reactivity of an element can be better understood, okay, better understood with the help of reaction with oxygen and reaction with the halogens. ಈಗ reaction with oxygen ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ? Formation of oxides ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. Reaction with halogen ಅಂದ್ರೆ formation of halides ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, well now in this session I am going to consider reaction with the oxygens. So ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ? when elements combine with oxygen, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ the resultant will be oxides, right? So when elements combine with oxygen, oxides of that corresponding elements will be formed. Okay, sodium ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, potassium oxide ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. magnesium oxide will be formed. As like aluminum oxide form ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. chlorine oxide form ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. As like generally ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? when elements combine with oxygen, oxide of that element will be formed. Okay, well now if you consider nature of oxides, ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? 7 elements combine. Okay, ಯಾವುದು? whenever elements combine, when elements combine with oxygen ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ? ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, corresponding oxide form ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So now when you analyze the nature of a oxide formed, okay, so here whatever the oxide formed, they are nothing but they are the binary compounds of element with oxygen. ಈ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? these are the binary compounds. Okay, binary compounds of elements with oxygen are called oxides. Now if I consider nature of a oxide, okay, ಈಗ nature of oxide ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, yes, the oxides are classified into 3 types. ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ? they are classified into 3 types. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ because there is a difference in their nature of a oxides formed. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ whatever oxide formed, all oxides are not alike. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Therefore, these oxides of the elements are classified into how many types? They are classified into 3 types. What is the basis? Based on their behavior. Okay, based on their behavior. Well, if I consider those 3 types, first one acidic oxides, second basic oxides, and the third one amphoteric oxides. Okay, please remember. So based on the behavior, these oxides are classified into how many types? 3 types: acidic, basic, and amphoteric oxides. And yes, there are even neutral acids oxides ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, neutral oxides ಅಂತಾನು ಇದೆ, but is not included in the classification. ಇದನ್ನ classification ಅಲ್ಲಿ include ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. Remember, yes, there are even neutral oxides. Okay, so ಈಗ ನಾವು basically ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Acidic oxides, basic oxides, and amphoteric oxides. So yes, what are oxides? Oxides are the binary compounds of an element with the oxygen. They are called oxides. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Whenever elements react with oxygen, the resultant compound formed are called oxides. Yes, whether all oxides are alike, whether all properties of all oxides are same? No. So they differ with the properties, or you can say their behavior. Therefore, based on the nature, or you can say behavior, oxides are of how many types? 3 types. ಯಾವ್ದು? Acidic oxides, basic oxides, and amphoteric oxides. Okay, well, now considering the first one, acidic oxides. Okay, first one ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? Acidic oxide ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಏನಿದು acidic oxide ಅಂದ್ರೆ in general non-metallic oxides ಏನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ? In general non-metallic oxides are called acidic oxides. ಏನಿದು non-metallic? ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Whenever if you consider classification of elements. Okay, ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ you have to recall the classification of elements. ಹೌದಾ? ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ? S block. How many block? S block elements can be classified into 4 blocks. ಹೌದಾ? P block. Next ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ? D block. And fourth one F block elements. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು 4 ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. S block ಏನಿದು? ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? They are metallic in nature. Generally P block ಅಂದ್ರೆ non-metals. ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಾ? P block non-metals. D and F block, D block ಅನ್ನ transition elements ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹೌದಾ? And what about F block? They are called inner transition elements ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ non-metallic oxides ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Oxides formed by what type of elements? P block elements. Please remember, P block elements are non-metals. Therefore, we say ಇಲ್ಲಿ non-metallic oxides ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? Non-metallic oxides are nothing but these are the oxides of a P block element. P block element ಅಂದ್ರೆ further ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಗ್ರೂಪ್ 13 to 18 of a periodic table. ಹೌದಾ? P block ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? ಗ್ರೂಪ್ 13 to 18. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು? acidic oxides are nothing but non-metallic oxides. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? The oxides formed by P block elements. Okay, the oxides formed by P block elements are called non-metallic oxides and they are acidic in nature. ಅವು ಏನಿದಾವೆ? They are acidic in nature. Yes, example, ಈ chlorine ಇದೆ. Chlorine belongs to P block, right? Sulfur belongs to P block. Nitrogen belongs to P block. They are oxides. Okay, non-metals, chlorine, sulfur, nitrogen, non-metal kuda, and they belong to P block. Therefore, their oxides Cl2O7, SO3, N2O5, sulfur trioxide, dinitrogen pentoxide. These are example for acidic oxides. Further, ಯಾಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು acidic oxides ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ reason ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Okay, why we are calling acidic oxide means, see here, these oxides dissolve in acid. ಅಂದ್ರೆ dissolve in water. ಈಗ whatever the oxides I am specifying, okay, Cl2O7, SO3, N2O5, they readily dissolve in water and gives acids. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ oxides ಏನಾದರೂ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? they dissolve. Okay, they dissolve in water and gives acids. ಈ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು? Yes, with the help of litmus paper. ನಾವು acidic ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಸಿಗ್ತವೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಹೌದಾ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಡ್ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಆಸಿಡಿಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೇನು, ಇಫ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್, ಅದೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆಸಿಡಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಫ್ ಓಕೆ ರೆಡ್ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್, ಇಫ್ ರೆಡ್ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬ್ಲೂ. ಈಗ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ, ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸೇಡ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್, ಯಾಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು acidic ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, the oxides dissolve in water and give acids. How to confirm it? Yes, if whatever the resultant solution form, if you dip a blue litmus, okay, our resultant solution now blue litmus ಅನ್ನ dip ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, if it turns to red, a blue red ಆಗಿ ಟರ್ನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ, yes there is a acid present in the solution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So yes, when you look at the reaction equations also can consider the same. Say ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, Cl2O7, okay, chloric oxide when it dissolves with water, I can say when react with water, resultant will be perchloric acid. ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, HClO4, ಇದೇನಿದು perchloric acid, acidic compound ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Similarly dinitrogen pentoxide N2O5 when reacts with water, resultant will be HNO3, ಏನಿದು ನೈಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ. ವೆಲ್, ಸೊ whatever the compounds formed, they are acidic in nature, hence we say these oxides are acids. And these oxides, acidic oxides, are also called acidic anhydrides. Acidic oxides ನಾವು ಇನ್ನು ಏನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, acidic anhydride ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, well, next coming to the second type of oxides, what are those? Basic oxides. So in general, ಅಲ್ಲಿ acidic oxide ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು, non metallic oxides are called acidic oxides. Now metallic oxides are called basic oxides. So in general, metallic oxides means oxides formed by metals. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ periodic table ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಅಂತ, ಹೌದಾ. Say alkali metals, alkaline earth metals ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, yes or no, S block elements. So those S block elements are metals. So we say oxides formed by S block elements can be considered as a basic oxides. Example ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿವ sodium oxide and calcium oxide. Okay, now ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, these oxides, when these oxides dissolve in water and they give bases, therefore we call they are basic oxides. Example reaction equation ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, say sodium oxide when it is dissolved in water gives a sodium hydroxide. Okay, ಇದು basic ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Similarly calcium, okay, calcium oxide when dissolved in water gives, okay, lime water. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು, lime water ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, or chemically what I can say, calcium hydroxide. So basic oxides ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ನೆನಪಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲಿ, yes, metallic oxides are basic in nature. ಯಾವುದು metallic oxides? Oxides formed by group 1 and group 2 elements, that is S block elements, are basic in nature. So why they are called basic oxides? Since these oxides dissolve in water and give bases, therefore they are called basic oxides. Well, and these oxides are called basic anhydride. As like acidic anhydride, now these oxides are also called a basic anhydride. Okay, well, now the third one, what is called amphoteric oxides. Third type ಯಾವುದು, amphoteric oxides ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ amphoteric? In general metalloid oxides, ನಾವೇನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್, ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಟಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಮೆಟಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ಫರ್ದರ್, ಮೆಟಲಾಯ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋತ್, ದೇ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋತ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್, okay, metals and non-metals ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಾ. So these metalloids are the substances, they exhibit properties of both metals and non-metals. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈಗ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ acidic oxide ಅಂತ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. if I take metals if you take metals they form basic oxides. ಹೌದಾ? if you take metalloids, if I consider metalloids, then what type of oxides will be formed? Yes, it is the resultant oxide formed will be amphoteric. So these amphoteric oxides are nothing but the oxides formed by metalloids. Metalloid oxides are amphoteric oxides in nature. ಯಾಕೆ amphoteric? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಫೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೈ ಅಥವಾ ಟು ಅಂತಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. they have both the characteristics. So why they called amphoteric oxide means they have both acidic as well as a basic character. Okay, ಯಾಕೆ amphoteric ಅಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ since they have these oxides have both acidic as well as basic character. Yes, examples for these amphoteric oxides: alumina Al2O3, okay, aluminium oxide, arsenic oxide, okay, GeO2, Sb4O6, etc. These are example for amphoteric oxides. Now if you consider they react with both acids and bases. ಈ amphoteric acid nature ಏನು? Yes, they react with both acids as well as bases. Okay, well, now some of the metallic oxides, ಈಗ ನಾನು exceptions ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, some of the metallic oxides are, okay, some of the metallic oxides are amphoteric in nature. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ metallic oxides, okay, some of the metallic oxides also they are amphoteric in nature. Yes, example ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ Al2O3. ಇದೇನಿದು? HCl ಅಂದ್ರೆ acid, ಹೌದಾ? so Al2O3 when reacts with acid, okay, acid ಜೊತೆ react ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ to give AlCl3, aluminum trichloride, and water will be formed, H2. now so second example, so alumina Al2O3 itself now is reacting with the first one, it's react with acid HCl. ಈಗ ಏನಿದೆ? NaOH ಏನಿದು? base. alumina react with sodium hydroxide, give sodium aluminate, and water will be formed. So here what I can say is alumina they react with both acid as well as base. So it is a metallic oxide, it reacts with both acids and base, therefore we say it shows amphoteric nature. Similarly, one more example, some of the non-metallic oxides, ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? non-metallic oxides ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. some of the non-metallic oxides are neutral in nature. ಈಗ non-metallic oxide ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, okay, ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? they are acidic in nature ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಾ? non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. but exceptions ಏನಿದೆ? yes, there are some non-metallic oxides which are neutral. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? they do not react with acids as well as bases. ಅವು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಜೊತೆನೂ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಬೇಸ್ ಕೂಡ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಏನದಕ್ಕೆ? ಓಕೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಮೊನಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ನೈಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಓಕೆ, ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಪೆರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ and nitric oxide. so these are the examples for non-metallic oxides which are neutral. They do not react with neither acid nor base. Coming to the MCQs, well, oxides of the elements based on their nature are mainly classified into, based on the nature, oxides are classified into how many types? Yes, we said 3 types. What are those? First, acidic basic. Third, acidic basic neutral. Okay, acidic basic neutral amphoteric. And the fourth one, acidic basic and amphoteric. Is they are classified into 3 types. What are those? Acidic, basic and amphoteric. So option D is correct. Okay, well, next, what is the nature of carbon monoxide gas? Okay, carbon monoxide gas adu acidic idena, basic idena, amphoteric or neutral? Yes, what type of gas it is? It is a neutral gas. ಹೌದಾ? yes, non-metallic oxide adu, but it is neutral in nature. Next question ಏನಿದೆ? what is the nature of Al2O3? Al2O3 ಇದು metallic oxide ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ, but what is the nature? is it a metallic, acidic, basic? metallic ಅಂದ್ರೆ basic ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? amphoteric, fourth option neutral. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? since exceptional ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು? Yes, there are some non-metallic oxides which are amphoteric in nature. ಅಂದ್ರೆ they react with both acids as well as base. So is one of the example Al2O3. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Yes, it is an example for amphoteric oxide. Okay. So some of the non-metallic oxides are neutral, while some of the metallic oxides are amphoteric in nature. Okay. Please remember this. Next in the when nitrogen pentoxide N2O5 dissolves in water gives ಅಂದ್ರೆ N2O5 water ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ HNO3, HNO2, nitrous oxide, N2O and NO2 ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Yes, nitric acid will be formed. Okay. Well, so with this I'm going to conclude about this session. Again in the next session we discuss some other concept of a chemistry. Okay, thank you, be safe.